Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Maurice, and this is the fourth day of my 25 days of Christmas movie reviews. Now, we about to get into an action comedy called Violent Night. So, it stars David Harbour as Santa Claus. He's kinda iffy on Christmas now because the kids, all they care about is this fucking iPhones, PS5s. They don't care about spending time with their family, like the Christmas spirit is gone. And he's kind of like sick of that shit, but he's still going to do his job for the little boys and girls, you know what I'm saying? It's his job to do that. But during one of his drop-offs, the mansion is being raided by mercenaries led by Mr. Scrooge, played by my boy John Leguizamo. So now it's up to Santa Claus to save the family. Let's get it started. This movie is Die Hard. This is a legit Die Hard Christmas movie because even when there's a scene, they acknowledge it. There's a scene where he's fighting and he try to pulls out a weapon from his bag of toys, and then all of a sudden a movie flies out and it's like, oh, it's Die Hard on Blu-ray. They're acknowledging the fact that it is Die Hard, and I love that. Now, David Harbour before Stranger Things, you'd see him in a lot of movies, but he was always, the supporting character. He was always a sleazeball, the villain. But once he did Stranger Things, now it's, this movie starring David Harbour. You know what I'm saying? Now he's playing the good guys. You know what I'm saying? He's always front and center of the poster. And honestly, bro, David Harbour is my boy. I love him. I mean, that Hellboy movie was but I liked him as Hellboy. There was something else. I forgot. Oh, fucking Red Guardian and what's that movie? Black Widow. Black Widow was mid as hell, but again, he was great. So I love that his career is taking off. Like, he's killing it, and I love him here as Santa Claus because, like, we're introduced to Santa Claus. He's at a bar getting drunk, just getting messed up, complaining about Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. He's funny as hell, and when he gets into the action, what I love about well, I appreciate it when action movies have the hero get their ass beat because I hate when the entire time they're easily just pop 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 and knocking their ass out. I'm sorry, Jason Statham, I love you. You're my favorite action star. But bro, you got to get your ass beat, man. I mean, like you've had your moments, and then right after that, you go back to like knocking out an entire SWAT team. That's why that's why people love Die Hard because he's an everyday man. Like, every fight he gets into, he's getting fucked up. John Wick, the baddest motherfucker to ever be on screen. He gets his ass beat every movie. He gets shot, he gets stabbed, he gets thrown out of buildings multiple times. He gets hit by cars multiple times. And he still makes it. It's like, we know he's gonna make it, but it's like we're watching the struggle, you know what I'm saying? And we appreciate that a lot more, which is what, again, I love about Violent Night. Santa Claus is getting his ass beat. So when he finally gets that W, it's earned, and he's just like, whoo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love it, man. David Harbour as Santa Claus, he's awesome. The family though, the family that he's trying to save, I hate them. But I love them. They're just horrible people. Like, they're the mother, played by Beverly D'Angelo of the National Lampoon Vacation movies. Like, she's a millionaire. Like, by the way, John Leguizamo in this movie says that mansion is like one of the most secure places in the country. They strolled in that motherfucker, and all they did was just kill the guy at the gate, kill some, a few of the guards, and then that's it. It's not that secure if it took y'all 5 minutes to take it over. But everybody in that family is just sucking up to the mom because they know that she's just loaded, and they're trying to get in like that will. They're trying to get that inheritance to the point where one of the parents named their kid Gertrude. The kid is a boy. They named their son Gertrude because they couldn't, like, hey, not everybody can get daughters. Like, when it comes time to torture one of them, they sit there and point to one of the other family members like, yo, get him, you know what I'm saying? Nobody likes him anyway. And he gets tortured. Like, this family is just horrible. And because of that, they are fucking hilarious. So when we're not even in the action with Santa Claus, getting to this family is just it's a fun time. And the only person really to root for outside of Santa Claus is also the little girl because she is really the reason that Santa is staying. He sees her. He looks at her name in the on the her the nice list, and he's just like, man, all she wants is her family to come back together. Her parents to get rid of this stupid divorce. I can't let this little girl be in a situation. And it's like I'm rooting for her. I actually love the little girl, and she even has a Home Alone moment. Like honestly, if Home Alone was rated R, that scene is what it'd be. And I thought it was gonna be corny. Oh my god, it was brutal. It was brutal. So she got her time to shine. Now John Leguizamo is one of my favorite actors, one of my favorite comedians. He's always been my boy. I mean, come on, man. He gave us Luigi. He was Luigi, bro. He gave us Empire, man. Like I said, I love John Leguizamo, and I like him here as the bad guy because he hates Christmas. Growing up as a kid, he never got good Christmases. He didn't have a good childhood, so he really just wants to shut down this fucking holiday. So I love his interactions with Santa Claus. And then also his goons. His goons are funny as hell too, bro. They got some personalities, man. And the way Santa Claus takes them out, bro, is just fucking wild. So it's just like all around, you got a lot of good characters in this movie. Now the action, I mentioned it before about how I love that Santa Claus is struggling. There's also a good final fight scene between John Leguizamo and Santa Claus that was actually impressive. I was just like, wow, like it's not just a few hits here and there. It's like no, they're going in, man. Like homie got the weapons. He's using you got John Leguizamo using his environment. You got Santa with the magic. I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty good. And then what I didn't expect, they gave us a backstory on Santa Claus before he was Santa Claus, and it was just a image, just a scene. Like he was just there of 10 seconds, and then he explains, his history, and I'm just like, bro, we need a sequel for that. I would love a prequel of him before he became, the Santa Claus. That would be awesome. And the fact that we're actually getting a sequel and they're talking about bringing in Mrs. Claus, the North Pole, the elves, I would love to see how they do that. Like, oh, that's gonna be a great sequel. I hope they pull it off. But to sum it up though, Violent Night is funny as hell. It has awesome action. David Harbour as Santa Claus, great choice. John Leguizamo as the bad guy, fuck yeah. The family, I hate them, but I love them. They are entertaining as hell. This movie, yes, is in my Christmas rotation. So I'm gonna give Violent Night an A. This movie goes hard. It's if everybody say, "Oh, Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie," okay, boom. Violent Night is Die Hard, and it's a Christmas movie. Suck my dick. So Violent Night, if you've seen it, comment down below. Let me know what you think. And while you down there, hit that subscribe button. Check out my other content. I really appreciate it. And as always, I will see y'all next time. Peace.